Manchester City are back to winning ways, and who would bet against them reeling off another 18 consecutive Premier League victories or more? Certainly the breezy, emphatic nature of this defeat of Watford suggests the ending of their record sequence on New Year's Eve has merely refreshed Pep Guardiola's side and made them doubly determined to resume their love of steamrollering opposition. 39 seconds were all City required to take the lead. Fabian Delph threaded the ball to David Silva along the left. He recycled it to Leroy Sane, who beat Daryl Janmaat for pace and crossed. Marvin Ziegler missed the ball, and Raheem Sterlings struck with a confident left-foot finish that made his total 18 for the season. Andy Carroll's late winner against West Brom lifts West Ham out of drop zone. Read more. City could have doubled the advantage a few minutes later. This time Delph fed Sane, who picked out John Stones in an acre of space in front of Hurelo Gomez's goal. But what should have been an easy second was spurned. The centre-back spooning over the bar. Guardiola had made 5 changes from the draw at Crystal Palace. Sergio Aguero, Stones, Sterling, Delph and David Silva came in, but the headline selection was a player who retained his place. Kevin De Bruyne's presence having been in doubt due to a heavy Jason Puncheon challenge at Selhurst Park. Marco Silva drafted Etienne Capoue and Andre Gray, Watford's manager, hoping his side could repeat Palace's feat and become only the third side this season to deny City a league win. Yet going behind so early made the task all the harder. Sane was floating in behind Watford's defence at will. On one occasion he rolled the ball into the danger area, but it was not precise enough for Aguero to take aim. City then attacked down the right for the first time, and they promptly scored. Silva again was the conductor, releasing De Bruyne, and when the Belgian whacked the ball in, it ricocheted off a hapless Christian Cavazel past Gomes. The temptation was to consider the contest over after only 13 minutes. When De Bruyne crashed a free kick off the bar a few minutes later, Gomes may have got a touch. It underlined City's total domination. Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest. Raheem Sterling side-foots home Leroy Sane's cross to give Manchester City the lead inside the first minute. Photograph. Jason Cairnduff. Action images via Reuters. Assad and Silva stood in the technical area wondering how Watford might claw their way back into the game. Guardiola, usually a fixture in the zone, signaled his content by not entering it until the 22nd minute. Yet after Stones hit a high ball intended for Sane straight out, Guardiola returned to his seat, slapping a thigh in disappointment before Gray came close to pulling one back. A Nicholas Otamendi slip allowed a centre-forward to race at Ederson, who protected his team's lead with a fine save. Towards the end of the half, Sane and Aguero twice nearly breached the Watford rearguard, and the visitors will have been relieved to reach the break only 2 goals down. Guardiola, though, may have been frustrated for such dominance not to have already sealed victory. His second-half demand might have been to execute more ruthlessness. If so, Aguero's howler of a missed header early on will have displeased him. De Bruyne, who supplied the cross, tried to show the number 10 how to finish after Janmaat fouled Sane. From a tight angle on the left, the Belgian hoped to beat Gomes direct from the free kick, but found only the side netting. City were now in their familiar attack versus defense mode. Sane, De Bruyne, Otamendi, Aguero, Silva, Sterling, Fernandinho, all relayed the ball in dizzying sequences that caught the eye. Whenever Watford managed to take possession, they were harried out of it quickly. Janmaat had to be alert to deny De Bruyne when Silva flipped the ball to him inside the area. He was. But it felt only a matter of time before City claimed a third. Luka Milivojevic seals Crystal Palace fight back to rock Southampton. Read more. It came on 63 minutes and was too simple as again Watford made an error. De Bruyne hit the ball in from the right, directly at Gomes, but the goalkeeper spilled it and the lurking Aguero scored his 16th of the campaign. A little later Guardiola took off Stones for Danilo and followed this by swapping Yaya Toure for Fernandinho. The manager had enjoyed and smiled with the Ivorian as he entered the pitch, and there was a long embrace for the Brazilian as he exited. Guardiola was not happy with Gray's consolation goal. However, Andr Carrillo moved past Walker, who stumbled, and from the left, found Gray for an easy finish. City, though, thoroughly deserved the win. There will surely be many more this season.